guys, welcome back to our channel, and today we're gonna be talking about something spicy. So we're gonna be discussing a topic that we've never ever touched on our channel before, and we've been on YouTube for a while. So in case you're wondering, today's video is about love life, intimacy, and
sex.
Basically sex.
It's about sex, yeah.
It's about sex.
Right.
Can't pretty it up enough. But before we get deeper into the video, we'd love to thank Beducated for sponsoring this video today.
Alright guys, so today's topic is a bit taboo in some cultures. It may be a bit sensitive for some. So if this is not something that you're interested in, feel free to join us in our next video. But for those of you who are willing to stay, please come along and learn more about Beducated. Alright guys, so you may be wondering, what is Beducated? Well, Beducated is basically the Netflix of sex ed.
And they believe that a happy love life should be trainable and available for everybody. So that's one of the reasons why we decided to take this course. And another reason why we decided to discuss this topic on our channel was because kind of how we grew up. Because in my culture, talking about sex and things of that nature is kind of like taboo. But then when you look at like dance hall music and stuff like that, it is quite the opposite. Because if you know any dance hall songs, I know that there is some connotation towards sex in the songs. But when you go home in your family life, you really don't even discuss that. For example, I've never had the talk with my parents. Are you good?
I'm good, keep talking.
Have you ever had the talk with your parents?
My dad told me to basically not be an idiot. Like,
so that was it?
In like high level, like don't make a mistake, like protect yourself, and just basically don't like get somebody pregnant before you need to do that. So that was kind of the thing.
Yeah, for me, none of my parents ever sat me down and said, this is how you do, this is how you use a condom, there was nothing. So I went through that part of my life figuring it out on my own. And I'd love to hear your story. Did your parents sit you down and tell you from A to B about sex and sex life and what to expect and how to protect yourself and what to look out for, beware of STDs and stuff like that? Or did you sit your kids down and tell them, this is what it is, you need to protect yourself, babies are made this way, you know? Like, did you have that talk with your kids? And I've never had that talk from my parents, and it probably would have been awkward at my age or like when I was growing up back home, but I feel like it's something that was definitely needed. Like, sex education is so important to prevent mistakes, to just make people a little bit more brave to take those steps in life, because these are natural things that happen in human lives that we kind of like have to do, you know?
I mean, that's the reason there's humans to begin with, you
right.
know? So, but is there sex education in Jamaica at all? Like in the school that you went to?
So I do not ever remember taking a sex education course in high school at all. But there was a guidance counselor that would tell us about health and hygiene and stuff like that. And then they would pass out condoms, but that would be if you wanted it. So if you wanted to learn more about those things, you could go and ask, but there wasn't a mandatory case where we had to learn about them. But the lack of knowledge about sex and sexual health and sexual education and stuff like that is one of the reasons why we decided to take this Beducated course, because for us, we didn't want to bring the same stigma into our lives, because we're thinking of having kids soon, and even though it will be a baby and then it will be a toddler and then it will be an adolescent and stuff like that, you know, you have to figure out ways to have these talks.
Yeah, right? You gotta like mentally prepare yourself in a way that this is normal, this is a part of humanity, this is a part of life, and this is just something that happens.
Okay, so in an attempt to be well-rounded, more open parents to our kids when we have them, and also just to like kind of like spice things up in our relationship, we decided to take a few courses on Beducated. So I don't know, these courses were quite interesting. So one of the courses we took was called the Roadmap to Intimacy,
Right.
Yeah, and then we took another one that was discussing things about online dating.
I mean, duh, you guys know us.
Because that's how we met.
Right.
So we were interested to see what the online dating world kind of looked like in 2021, 2022. But yeah, I'm glad I found Simas.
Yeah, back in 2015, because what's happening today is another game, right?
Right, but we'll touch more on those two courses later. But guys, we took a few spicier courses, and the spice was like kind of like too much for us. We couldn't control ourselves. Well, that's not the that's not the best thing to say.
It was a little bit much. It was a lot more than we expected.
Yeah.
Right? So you guys, when you decide to hit the link in our description box, make sure you actually check out the spicy ones.
Yeah,
they
we
will
recommend. We recommend spicy.
And guess what? You get a free day, right? When you click on our link below, you get a free day to explore and do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
If you decide to keep educating yourself, you get 65% off for not just the first year, but forever.
Yeah,
so make sure you do that.
Go check that out, guys. But spicy ones, listen, keep it spicy, guys.
You guys will see certain fruit as descriptions in the thumbnails, alright? So just
it was quite
use your imagination.
So if you guys have the gall and the gumption to go check out those spicy courses, please let us know what you think down below. We were taken by surprise in a few of those. But the more PC courses that we took, like the Roadmap to Intimacy, that one was really educational in terms of how they discussed the roadmap to intimacy. Like they had different levels of intimacy and different characteristics of intimacy, and they discussed it in parts and also how they all come together as a whole. So they talked about emotional intimacy, physical intimacy, sensual and sexual intimacy,
right,
and how they all played a role in how well you can communicate with your partner to have the best experience together, you know? So
not just sexually, like overall.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
But it was really like eye-opening because we have been together for over 6 years, and we've never really thought of like love and lovemaking and relationship as such of a science that it really is, you know? What?
Yeah, I know.
Are you good?
I'm good at being.
But yeah, guys, my earring.
Sorry.
Too much intimacy.
Sorry.
But yeah, guys, it was quite interesting. And the online dating one, what do you think about that one?
I think honestly, because the world is like so online, especially the last few years with how the world has been, like online dating, you guys, especially for those who are single and maybe looking at dating somebody like from a further away place than like the bar next door, it is an amazing lesson to kind of like put the foundation down of what to expect, how to train yourself, how to protect yourself from potential like
hazards online.
Yeah, hazards online. There you go. Thank you for filling in the word.
The gaps.
Yeah, so it's great. I think it was actually kind of eye-opening, and it's like, oh, we kind of did this right in a sense that we were like, we judged the situation, but like it helps. It helps to have some coaching and some guidelines along the way.
So one of the points that they touched on in the online dating segment was that a lot of times women kind of are scared to make the first move, and they feel like the guy should make the first move. And one of the things she recommended was that sometimes you can do a poke or a wink if you're like a woman that you're scared to make the first move, just to get the guy's attention, and then eventually the guy will like come over and talk to you. But I don't know, I don't think I've ever made the first move in any relationship that I've been in. And with the online dating, a lot of guys actually inboxed me because that's what happens, you know. But
that's what happens, you know.
But what do you think about women making the first move? Do you like that?
I mean, if it happens, I guess it's kind of nice. It's like, ooh, okay, like this, like it's not like, oh, the job is already done, but like it kind of sets things in perspective that like you don't really have to not necessarily impress the woman, but work so hard to try to even get her attention, because like the attention is already there. So now you can just move on to see if this person's the right fit for you.
Oh, okay.
So it's now
I like the chase. So.
Some men would feel like not necessarily like emasculated, but it's like, oh, I'm the man, I gotta make the first move. I don't care. I mean, for me,
so
it's
this
like
is a beta, not a beta.
Beta.
Sigma.
Sigma male.
He's
Thank
a
you.
Sigma male,
Thank
so
you.
he doesn't care either way.
If you don't know what that is, look it up. But yes, Sigma male. But anyway, so in our journey, I absolutely made the first step. And the way that Haley Quinn describes it is that you need to like kind of work for it, right? You're not just gonna be like, hey, you're cute, or like, hi. You know, like you don't want to just
use
do that.
a template, copy paste.
Yes, not like you
Don't do
don't
that.
copy paste and send the same template to like 50 women that your eyes are beautiful or something.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not it, guys.
When I discovered Avri online, right, I was like, yo, this girl, I gotta talk to her, right? And then I looked at her profile. I saw that she looked different. Come, don't disappear. I saw that she looked different.
What do you
and,
mean I look different?
like, you just looked like you weren't from around there. You just have a different look, okay? And then I looked at her description. It's like, oh, she likes music. And then I think you mentioned that you're from the Caribbean or something. So I'm like, I like music from the Caribbean, and you look nice. So like,
that's
I kind of.
That's why you came to visit me while you were listening, Lady Saw.
That's besides the point. But anyway, but that. So I remember drafting a message to her that like, oh, like you. Basically, that she looks really nice, and I'm really interested to meet her because we might have something in common, like music, that we both enjoy the same thing. So, one thing led to another, and it's like she replied to me. I'm like, bruh, let's go. We can now have a conversation. So,
wow,
it's like
my face hurts from smiling too much.
Oh yeah, freaking. Can you believe how far you've come since that message? No. All right.
No, 6 years later.
Almost 7 now.
Yeah, damn.
I know.
We're gonna die together.
I mean, yay! But anyway, guys. So yeah, that's kind of like the long story short of how things went. And we looking at it like it didn't necessarily have to go that well because like I could have made the wrong move. I could have been too aggressive, or she might not have responded to me.
Yeah.
Or somebody could have made the right move in front of me, and you guys would have never seen us together. It would have been tragic.
There would be no Avery and Simas.
Yeah, it would be like Avery and like Bob or something online.
Avery and Bob? Oh god, but we had so much fun taking those courses, and we oblige you guys to go try them out, even if it's just for fun, just to explore a little with your partner. Definitely go check out Beducated, because if we had fun watching them, why wouldn't you have fun watching them? If we learned something watching them, why wouldn't you learn something watching them, right? Okay guys, so that's it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed us talking about this very taboo topic, and I'd love to hear all the answers that you have to the questions that I asked previously in the video. And one more thing I want to say is I hope you guys will take the chance to go learn something with Beducated. If you click the link down below in the description or in the pinned comment and you go sign up, you'll get access to a variety of courses on the Beducated platform. Also, guys, this discount that you get from us will be locked in for life, so I would definitely take advantage of that. And how much is it for the month?
Guys, it's only $9.99 a month. All right, take advantage. Go ahead and click that link. The discount will never expire. You can thank us later when you find out all the good stuff that we actually learned.
Yeah, spicy.
Especially the spicy. Trust me. Next video, let us know in the comments about the spicy ones, alright?
Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. And like I said before, hopefully you enjoyed it and enjoy the courses on Beducated. Bye, guys.
The spicy ones especially.
Bye.